And we're joined by our security analyst, Yaakov Lappin, the host of the Lappin Assessment, here to get into this issue. First of all, a little more on poly market here, Yaakov. I mean, they're, I guess, abandoning the United States. I mean, for not adhering to certain laws or regulatory commissions, but hugely popular worldwide. Fair to characterize?
Yes, absolutely. And, very unusual gambling website in that you can really just bet on absolutely anything and any development that you think is likely or unlikely, will happen, won't happen. It's truly a remarkable website, when you browse it. This is a very serious security episode, though. This is not about gambling. This is about greed and people willing to compromise, allegedly, national security, because at the end of the day, the enemy is going to be looking for these kinds of signs. And so if there are going to be people who gamble on very specific outcomes, like an attack on Iran at a certain date, and they get it right, the enemy is obviously going to be looking out for similar bets in the future. This is it's beyond irresponsible. It's a betrayal of national security for greed. These people are going to have the book thrown at them, and they're going to be facing lengthy jail sentences because they let greed get the better of them.
Listen, I'm going to come in here and try to play the other side.
Sure,
on this one.
Go ahead.
Not saying I agree or disagree on anything, but yes, the IDF is taking it seriously. But sort of the poly market argument, if I'm playing the other side here, is that, they argue the inside, playing and trading isn't really a problem. That in fact, it could just make their predictions more accurate. If you have people who know weighing in, and they're sort of portraying their platform as less of a profit-making scheme, but more of a way that you can know what may happen. Hey, we're a reliable source of, polling, essentially, is what they try to market themselves as. Does this, so this is the gray area. We're talking about military matters and geopolitics. Yeah. Does that argument hold any water? I mean, how big of a breach of a sort of a cross of a lines is this really?
This is exactly the problem. Do we want a international gambling website to act as an early intelligence alert for the enemy? This is a disaster when it comes to keeping things classified. Now, if you have reservists who have inside information, classified information, first of all, they're breaching Israeli law by using that information for profit, by acting on it outside of their security circles. They're violating multiple laws. Again, allegedly, they have to be proven. They're innocent until proven guilty.
Be caught.
Yeah.
There's an investigation, and I guess they've got something to go on.
But it looks very bad for these people. And everything that you've just described is exactly why this is a huge problem.